The Shinnyo Lantern Floating Hawaii ceremony on Memorial Day draws tens of thousands of people to Moana Beach. To make the event run smoothly, there are some changes this year. Joining us to share more is Clayton Taniyama from Shinnyo and Hawaii. Thank you so much, Clayton, for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about the ceremony and why it's so meaningful for many people here.
I think, it's started out as a small lantern floating and it continued to grow. And now we have people traveling from all over to plan their vacation just to be in Hawaii during Memorial Day so they can honor their loved ones and, help find peace and some healing.
It's such a remarkable time, especially when there's so many people collectively, doing this together. So if you guys haven't done it already, you should definitely check it out. Tell us a little bit about some of the changes this year that people can expect.
Some of the changes is we as our long-standing commitment in honoring and supporting our military community, we'll have a dedicated line for military personnel at the Lantern request tent. And so those who have attended the Lantern floating, there's usually a really long line. And in order to offer that to our military, we will have a dedicated line.
And then, all right, so then there's going to be, so if you're military, folks in the military can have a dedicated line, which I'm sure is going to be marked, but that's what you need to be in that line to get the lanterns.
Correct, correct.
And then you were saying that there's also going to be parking.
Yes, there'll be a parking lot that will have a shuttle service that can, for volunteers as well as the general public, to catch the shuttle to Moana Beach and back.
Right, so we don't have to fill up the parking stalls at the Moana Shopping Center. So here are the two types of lanterns that we have here on the table.
Yeah, so the one on the left, or the TV's right, is the individual lantern that can be picked up at the Lantern request tent. And on the sides, your prayers or your wishes can be written, or some people attach pictures or their well wishes to those who they like to honor. And the one on the right side, on my right side, is a wooden lantern that those who are not able to make it to Lantern floating can go online and have their messages transcribed and attached to the side. And also, if we do happen to run out of the foam lanterns, they're able to go to the collective remembrance tent next to the lantern pickup tent, and they can write their message, and those messages will be attached to this lantern here.
Okay, gotcha. So for those who want to stand in line, they'll be receiving the foam lanterns, lantern boards. And I know from past experience, do not write on the base.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for saying that. We reuse the lanterns each year. Each year we disassemble, we wash them, and we store them for the following year. So if there's writing on the foam base, we're not able to reuse it. So.
Okay. Yep, I see that.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah, no, for sure. Is there anything else that participants need to know about the event? What time can they pick up their lanterns?
Lantern pickup starts from 10 a.m. to 4 at the Lantern request tent. And should we, again, run out, there's a tent called the Collective Remembrance tent next to the Lantern pickup tent where their message can be attached to these wooden ones. And that will be open till from 10 to 5 p.m., I believe.
Got it, 10 o'clock. And that's super important, right? Because if you weren't able to get a lantern yourself, you could still be a part of it.
Exactly. And if you're not able to release the lantern, your messages can be attached to this and someone will release it. There'll be canoes that will release these wooden ones, as well as possibly someone on the beach if they don't make it onto the canoes.
Clayton, is there anything else that people should be aware of?
No, I think that's about it. And, it's just grown to be a global event. And without the support of the community and all the volunteers, it wouldn't be possible. So we'd like to send out our sincere appreciation to all of those involved that helped to make this happen.
It takes many hands, too. Thank you very much.
Thank you.